짜짜라짜라. 짜짜라짜라. 짜짜라짜라.
Merry Christmas. Hello, I'm back. I made it. It's if I see he's so he's not. He's not. High on life, maybe. I don't know. Aw, depressed cat. Thank you so much. No, I am. When you said you're sick, I had no idea that. Yeah, just complete, total unhinged delirium. No, roughly 3 hours ago, I was still in Colorado. I got home like, I want to say like 20 minutes ago. So we just did Christmas. We sat under the tree. We got home. What's up, Bassy? Good to see you. Pizza oatmeal? I'd do it. You couldn't stop me. No one could. We sat under the tree and opened presents. And then I came over here and I set up OBS. I think I set up OBS. I think I did it right. It's been obviously an eternity since I streamed. Did you remember when I used to stream? Wasn't that cool? I got all this set up and pushed the button, and then I went back to wrap up Christmas. But yeah, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. This isn't a tasty beverage. This is water, because I need it. I am still sick, and I'm coated in travel scunge now, but I'm back! I made it. I'm here. We're here for the holidays. I am in a Morrowind debt. It's true, PM Collector Boy. I know y'all will collect. That much I know is true, but yes. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing great. I'm here. I made it. I survived. I just got back from the best trip that I was in no shape for. Colorado was lovely. I've never been before, and it was really nice, and it was really pretty, and the mountain was super nice, and the amount of snowboarding I was able to coax out of my body was extremely fun. And then the rest of the time I survived. I focused on survival. Colorado, no, it's not COVID. No, I would not have left this house if it was COVID, please. Have some respect. Tried to think about broccoli, but why would I not want to think about that? That sounds awesome. I want one, in fact. Here for a pound of flesh. Yeah, I was, it was very unfortunate timing. We had been planning a skiing, snowboarding trip for months. And my wife and my older daughter got sick like the week before we left. And then I got it just a matter of days before we left. Unfortunately, you can't really recover from something like that while in the process of trying to snowboard and do stuff. So you thought I went to Colorado? You are correct. I did. I was there. It happened. It was real. It was real fun too. It was a really nice place. We stayed in a big resort. They had free s'mores and cookies like every day, and hot chocolate. What is that emote? Is it like it looks like one of the Bubble Bobble characters devouring their son, like Saturn style. Better enlarged. Oh, okay, yeah, it's gingerbread Saturn devouring his son. You know what? I'll accept that. I'm fine with that. I like it. Brings a little bit of culture around here, which we so desperately need. Pizza oatmeal shakshuka posted in the server. Fascinating. Okay. Percy the are you just making stuff up? Is Percy the persimmon like somebody? Someone I should know? Someone I used to know? What's up, Shen? How you doing tonight? Shen. That's a really cute emote too. Oh god. It was lovely vacation. But it's always good to get back, and I desperately, since I was feeling so sick recently, I desperately wanted to get back to some sort of normalcy, and faffing about in Morrowind is my version of normalcy. So Salad Kingdom. Oh God, yeah, Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. That NES game you're excited to try and then hated. No. That definitely narrows it down. That was another one of those games that, thanks to Nintendo Power, I had this like lifelong fascination with. And then I finally sat down to play it and I was like, wow, this is ass. This is no bueno. This is not what I need in my life. And then we stopped playing it. As it should be. As it always should be. So, but yeah, I hope you all had a really nice holiday in whatever capacity you might. Or a very good weekend, or just, you know, another Monday, if that's what it turns out to be. I will say, if you ever want the holidays if you ever want Christmas to just feel like another day, travel during it. It was really funny leaving Colorado on Christmas Day, because there were like 10 people at the airport total, like staff included. Our flight back was extremely pleasant. I liked it a lot. Because it was a night flight, so we got to see all the glowing cityscapes on the way back. And when we were coming in for a landing at LAX, you could actually see like the Christmas lights in the neighborhoods as we closed in. That was super cool. But yeah, once we got to LAX, it was business. It was like any other day, really. Less crowded, I suppose, marginally, slightly, I guess. And then on the ride back to our place, like, anything that actually was open was just doing business like usual. Like all the family diners and stuff were packed. There were people out driving around going to restaurants or friends' houses or something. Plenty of stuff was still open, so. Steph probably all hated you for creating demand for work on Christmas. Look, you and I both know that plane was taking off whether we were on it or not. And we definitely weren't the only people on it, so. We almost had a real problem getting to the airport when we wanted to leave today, because the Uber drivers kept taking and canceling our request. And I think what they were doing, I think they were holding out for more money. I think because Christmas Day is not a very high in demand day for ridership. And they know if you're going to the airport and you're looking on Uber for it, you're kind of a captive audience. So I think they were holding out for the price to spike up a bit. And but what are you gonna do when you need to get back and stream to a bunch of folks on the internet whom you made a solemn vow to bring back their Lord and Savior, Bubsy Nereverine Christ, on this most holy of days, which I guess is what we've done. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, hang on. Okay, I need to hear what's going on, but that's not gonna fit over this. Okay, Christmas over. No more Christmas. Back to Baldmas. Ah, yes, here we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't use my earbuds tonight because also on the way back, since I'm still kind of sick, my congestion went up in my brain, and so this ear's kind of clogged up, and I think using earbuds would just exacerbate that. It'd irritate that, inflame that, do something to that, so. We'll do it. We'll do it like this. I'll look like a studio thumb. Bubsmas. Merry Bubsmas, everyone. So I'd finally get around to checking out Young Souls. The game is tough. I'm not even playing the recommended difficulty. I'm always wary when a developer lists difficulty as a recommended setting because it suggests the game is most likely sadistic. I'm always wary of a game with Souls in the title that isn't part of the actual Souls series because, I mean, it's pretty, Jesus Christ. Pretty obvious what they're channeling there. The feeling is just having something in your skull. Boxing Day now here, which is appropriate for Punching Cat. That is true. That's true. What is What is Boxing Day anyway? Y'all know how intensely uncultured I am. What is this that I'm missing out? Wow! All this time away from the video game and it actually didn't reset all my controls. But now we get to do my favorite part of returning to a Morrowind playthrough, which is open the journal and figure out what the fuck I was doing. I threatened to kill somebody. She wouldn't give the Amus a shot. Oh, okay, I remember this now. That's good. No, it's good. It's good we threatened to kill this person. It's in the spirit of the season, really. Not actually a U.S. holiday. I live next to the Canadian border, so I grew up hearing about it. Putting stuff in a box, aka... No, it isn't. Wait, no. Is it? Is it really? Remember, I'm extremely credulous. You could tell me anything right now, and I'd probably believe it. Day for wrapping, returning stuff. First day of Kwanzaa. Oh, it's first day of Kwanzaa. And your birthday. Happy birthday, Depressed Cat. Happy birthday. Folks, let's get some happy birthdays in the chat for Depressed Cat. What a festive birthday it is. Yeah, my older daughter's birthday was the 23rd, so she got to spend it snowboarding, and the following day snowboarding, and I know she really enjoyed that. Don't fully know myself why I've heard Boxing Day is basically regifting it. See, I thought it had to do with pugilism. I have been laboring under false pretenses, thinking that Boxing Day was some kind of unholy yet enjoyable amalgamation of traditional Christmas spirit and just beating the crap out of people. And I always felt kind of left out of that one. I understand the original meaning was less regifting, more boxing up things you don't need to pass on as charity. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. You get a bunch of nice new stuff as gifts. Might render some of your previous stuff not as necessary, so you box it up. That's fair. That's entirely fair. Okay, so. All right. We are on the path of the Nerevarine. We are on... Oh, God, I forget which prophecies are which. We're on, like, the 4th and 5th prophecies simultaneously. The one about becoming the Hortator of the big houses, and name the Nerevarine of the Ashlander peoples. Yes. Okay. All right. So, if I remember correctly, we are Hortator for Redoran and Halau already, and we were working on Telvanni, I think. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mage murder. That's what we're getting up to. Happy Bubs Day. Thank you, Bassie. There's gonna be a bit of this tonight. Also, I'm not drinking up a storm tonight. I need to sue that. Bubsy is Hortato? Yo, yeah. I mean, have you seen him? Back, I've got the cursed rice cooker meal is delicious. Congratulations! I'm glad it worked out for you and didn't take some kind of horrible revenge upon you. Master Aryan told me that Archmaster Gothrin never directly refused a request, but delays indefinitely. Advised to kill him. I'm fine with that. I think that's fine. All right. So the Ahamusa to be named Nerevarine for them, we had to clear out Al-Daedroth, which we did. So we need to go back to Sinamu Merpal, and she will accompany us there, which is weird because there's no path. It's just across the ocean. I don't know. I really don't know how that's gonna work. Oh God, and then there's the Zainab. Oh God, that's right. I remember now. Ooh, all right. Okay. Okay, so we still have to do 3 Ashlander camps. One of them is basically, we just have to report back. Zainab is gonna be, I don't want to do that one tonight. That one is gonna be an evening of discourse, I think. on the highs and lows of classic RPG design, and I am not prepared to face that in my current state. And then there's the fourth tribe we haven't gotten to yet because they're down in Molag Amur, which is like the southeastern corner of the continent. We also haven't been to Tel Brenora, which I'm trying to remember if we've actually talked to everybody else. But I feel like my journal probably didn't. Wait. Maybe Telvanni Hortator? Okay. We talked to Neloth and he was like cool. Gothrin was like, go screw yourself. And we talked to Arion. Arion, I think, was in Tel Voss. I don't think we've been. Okay, we haven't been to Tel Mora. We haven't been to Tel Mora and we haven't been to Tel Brenora. Okay. So we're getting there. We have to talk to 2 more wizards and kill a 3rd one. And we should be like Hortator. The tri-Hortator Tor. So it's the Ashlanders that need the most effort right now. Talk about the highs and lows of classic RPG design when you're playing Phantasy Star. Yeah, well, I'm sure that'll come up then too. Nothing says Morrowind quest so much as breaking the game, even that includes the main quest. Tor. Alright, we did it. Alright, cool. Well, now that I've laid everything out so succinctly, let's kill something. Ha! I did it. I was expecting a little more fanfare, but okay. Right, I remember this guy. We killed him. He was being very unfriendly. I've missed this chat. Rat was eviscerated. That rat was obliterated. That rat is no more. It has ceased to be. Okay. Do I remember all my magic-y stuff? I want something to get me... what's my level at? Okay, we don't have to worry about levels for a while. I have an amulet of water walking. And I think I'm just gonna spam this for a while. Why are you expecting fanfare from murdering a rat? Because it's been a while, okay? I thought the game would be like, oh good, you're back! Back to your old tricks. We do sure love those tricks around here. Yes, we do. And then I'd be like, thanks, game. It's good to be back. Walking on water and exploding rats with an ancient demon sword. What's up, Eldebor? Played ESO for 11 and a half hours yesterday, so none of you guys have to... I don't think I could ever go back to that game. I genuinely don't think I'll ever really get into another MMO. By saying that, I may have sealed my own doom. But I know I've talked about this a bunch. I just don't think I can commit to something like that anymore. Like, before I left on my trip, I was really enjoying all the city builders and management sims I was playing. Like, I had part of a mind, a tiny fraction of my mind, to not even play Morrowind tonight. Is that a creeper up there? Why he creeping up there, though? I had a mind to just load up City Skylines and show you all the city I've been cultivating and work on that for a couple hours. But then I was like, nah, I really want to play some. I really want to hortate. I'm big on hortating. It's on Game Pass, you're gonna try it. Would they reimagine the MMO? There's a video of someone who overloaded Sky with so many mods he was crossing whole continents in the blink of an eye and getting stuck because he's outrunning the terrain generation.
What do you want of me?
That's right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Guess what, wise woman? I did it.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You ready for me to accompany you to Aldre? Have you made Aldre draw the safe place? Musa, my pass safe as a section. She's better. Yes. When you brought me the old sanctuary beneath the ruins, I may see the great statue. I will surely know you made it safe and name you. I'm a okay. Boy, I sure hope y'all weren't waiting for me to read stuff to you tonight. I really hope you weren't hoping for any kind of coherent commentary or anything like that. Is she just gonna swim? You're really gonna do this?
Hey, wait for me.
And you're gonna be really annoying about it too. Like, seriously? Barely type anymore too. So, what y'all been up to? Oh, she water walks. And gets mad at people and goes to... What is she doing? She is killing slaughterfish. Okay, well, she seems to have gotten that out of her system, so. Welcome back. Don't do that. You don't want to do, you shouldn't. Oh my Christ. Can you, like, yeah, just follow me over here. Fine. God, whatever, it's fine. Hey, wait for me. I have to kill this. Why are you fighting it? Oh god, this is gonna be a long trip. This is gonna be a lot. How you doing, chat? Lethal Company mostly. Nice. Been playing Quantum Break. Some Palia. Can't believe I'm familiar with that. Oh great. Okay, this is. Oh my god. It's fine. I'll handle this. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Ninja Zombie, if you're gonna insist on a hat, it has to be something that goes on over these. Because I can't use my earbuds tonight. Probably a small-scale crafting, farming, MMO. I mean, that always sounds good. This is... I don't love this. Yeah, I can't do that, Ninja Zombie. I was wearing a Santa hat at the beginning of the night, but I can't get on over this headset. Sorry. Had I thought ahead, I would have just disabled that option for tonight, but I kind of threw all this together at the last second because I just got home. Yep, pirate house not getting. Let's just not do a hat tonight, if you don't mind. I'll refund you later. But yeah, it's not a good hat night. So page doesn't exist. Being attacked from sea and air. Okay, this is not my favorite thing to have happen. What are you fighting? What are you fighting? What was there? Hey, wait for me. I have to kill this thing that I can't even reach because it goes deep underwater. Like, what was your expectation for how this quest would go? Like, did they think that you were gonna swim across the ocean? And why would you design a quest like this? Like, I'm thinking about this now. Like, if you know that you're gonna make a quest where the wise woman of this tribe wants you to go to a Daedric shrine and clear it out so her people can immigrate there, Why would you pick one just out in the middle of the ocean? So that she then has to water walk her way there, but also aggro on every single thing that's below the surface of the water, unnecessarily. Are you gonna make a recall on touch and yeet people to your mark? I don't think you could do that, and I think even if you could, it would probably break something. I think stuff like mark and recall are locked to self. Maybe I thought you'd have levitate by now. But she would still be doing this. Like, she wouldn't levitate along with it. Like, I could be water walking right now, but that wouldn't stop her from aggroing every single slaughterfish and drew in the entire ocean. Which is why I'm not water walking. I'm down here killing them so they won't kill her. It wasn't thought through. I guess sure is a thing. It's actually making me miss those stupid like deliver a person quests from Death Stranding. Like just give me one of those chair backpacks. Just put her ass in one of those chair. Oh my god, she can't Skyrim horse, chat. She can't fuck it. Why would you even bother with this if you can't Skyrim horse? Can you get through there? Can you clip through there? Okay, good. Progress, I suppose. Okay, this is fine. This is good. Okay, great. Because Skyrimming wouldn't come until Skyrim. I mean, that's also a fair point. Hard to deny that. Part of me feels like I'm gonna take her in here. Oh, what? No, 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 no. We're not doing this. Why did my athletics go up doing that? Oh, hey, wait for me. Just get your ass in here. What a struggle. All right, come on, lady. No, it's... Oh, God, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, wait for me.
The rallying cry of the terminally anxious. It's fine. Everything is fine. Not a full bike cast, so I guess the trip can't be called a success. Joke's on you. I was so sick. I couldn't further damage myself. Is this where you... Okay, that's what you wanted. I started a company to see if you made Al-Daedra safe for the Amusa. You fulfilled my conditions. Thank you. The Amusa shall be saved. And you wish I will name you Nerevarine. Do it. I made it. Yeah, war leader, protector of the people. Give you the Mad Stone, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer. You're the Nerevarine. The Amusa shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, until you are dead. Stay only briefly soon. Must return to Amusa. Can't make proposed for this. I'm very happy for you. I'm really okay. Bye. What is a Mad Stone? Mad Stone of the Amusa. It's an amulet. It casts 50 points of sound for 20 seconds on touch. Okay, so it scrambles casters. I mean, that's useful. That's a thing. That's a thing that can do things. Okay, cool. I did it. All right, so we're halfway there on Nerevarine. And we're like 75% of the way there on Hortatoring. This kidney stone, my people. I actually just remembered there was another thing I wanted to do up here while we were here. If I can actually find it in my journal. I'm not touching that. We're not doing that. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I kind of wish I could delete some of these. I just don't really care anymore about some of them. Ah. Azura had a quest for us way up here. On an island near Dagon Fell, I was supposed to rid the island of the Daedra. Island near Dagon Fell. Okay, I bet I know where this is. Still sticky. How delightful. Splish splash. The Nerevarine is so powerful, he doesn't skip stones, he skips himself. Been playing Undertale Yellow. That is Undertale fan game, right? How that be? How that is? Why can't I jump anymore? It's a worthy fan game. You can really tell why it took 7 years. How horny is it? Must it be? Not at all. That's great. That's great. It's good. Probably good that they did that. You know what? It's not. I'm not sure which island this is now. I should probably check all of these around here. Hey, there's a... Wait, what the hell are you doing up there? Wait, what the hell is this? Mike the Liar.
Friend.
Yeah, we friends. Greetings, Mick. Knows many things. What is your interest? You seek knowledge. Mick has much, some of it verified by actual facts. I cannot engage him on any topic, as it turns out. Okay, well, have a nice day. You're not a Daedroth, so I don't have to kill you. Talk to me again. No, I'm busy. Facts. If I, like, seriously, if I don't do this as a Shura quest now, I'm just never gonna do it. I'm just never gonna do it. Find the most infamous Easter egg and fail to engage, that tracks. This... Okay, there's something here. Whether this is it or not. This probably isn't it? Mick has been in every Elder Scroll. He has? That's interesting. Sunny. What is Sunny? I haven't been here before. Meg is the Cid of Elder Scrolls. Okay, that's a rat. I need something more to go on than rats. I hear creatures moving around, but not people necessarily. Okay, these are people. Hi. This character's in combat. You sure about that?
To the death!
He's sure about it. I mean, when you're sure, you're sure. I mean, it didn't have to be that way, Merard Gevs. Big dingus. And then she's just like, hey, what's up? Cool, okay. This
I haven't much time
door
to be
is
quick about
trapped. They have Jeet locked up in there. He doesn't have like a... What is going on? Why do I just go into somebody's house and they try to kill me and then I find out they have somebody locked up in their back room? Jothradar. Jothradar welcomes you. How may Jothradar favor his new friend? They had to stick up his ass and evil stick. You in the guild? I think he's in the guild. Does little jobs here and there. Vardenfell, Khajiit are all Suthe Rat like me. Smart, quick, and agile. Well, that's nice. That's great. Anyway, you're free now. Bye. I guess we'll go kill some more people. Rat? Rat? What is this? Hi. It's just me, Grand Khajiit. Daedric Daikatana.
Let's hear it, Khajiit.
I don't know you. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? She's House Telvanni. I mean, that might explain why they're all a bunch of weirdos up in here. This doesn't have anything to do... So this obviously isn't this quest, right? Reyna Drollin. As long as we don't run into somebody... Like, your name was not Reyna Drollin, right?
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
Do you really have to speak with me? And this person's not named Reyna Drollin, right? No, that's relative. I mean, they're trying. They're trying to make me sweat, but it's not happening. Bye, diseased rat. People need to do something about the rat problem. Hire an exterminator. Why? Why are y'all like this? Bravosi Henim. Yeah, an expensive robe. The rat was named Reyna Drollin. Master stuff. Crates of... That was creative. Oh, a bunch of empty vials. Okay, neat. I am the exterminator. Call exterminator. I am the exterminator. That's a nice ring. Reflections on cult worship. Brief. Bug musk. Vampires. Mages. Song of Alchemy. How have I not read this one? There must be like 2 big alchemy books. And I just never read that one. I've always just read the other one. Let's find a neat book to read. Also, wait a minute. We need Cyrodiilic brandy, don't we? Hold on. Wait a minute. 5 bottles of Cyrodiilic brandy? Really? How many we got right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Ancestors in Dunmer, Dawn and Dust, Lives of the Saints, Mysticism. I can read about vampires, I guess. I don't think we've read this one. The violent antipathy of Morrowind culture towards necromancy ensures that vampires are virtually unknown in Morrowind. The temple does not acknowledge the existence of Western vampire hunting orders. Nonetheless, interviews with temple officials persuade me that the Dunmer of Morrowind are experienced and knowledgeable in the handling of these menaces. On the other hand, they freely admit that even a large community of vampires might easily escape detection in the remote wastelands or in the subterranean labyrinths of abandoned strongholds and wizard towers, or just right under your town. That can happen too. This is still one more because fuck's me 10 crowns on when you wish. Exactly. House Telvanni, that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Was watching a vampire movie before turning in. How festive. Good evening, Lojo. Hi. The Ash Vampire of Ashlander legend is not undead. Sorceries and blessings affecting the undead reportedly had no effect on these creatures. No specimen has ever been examined, and no references have ever linked these legends with the known clans of Tamrielic vampires. Vardenfell's 3 known bloodlines differ greatly in their approach to prey. The Quara bloodline features exceptional strength and endurance and attacks in a state of ecstatic frenzy. Undead vampires are potent spellcasters seeking to hypnotize victims before feeding, while the swift and agile Burn clan vampires prefer stealth and ambush, first poisoning the victim with a bite, then withdrawing to a safe distance, returning to feed only when the prey is weak. It's like a very concatenated version of Vampire the Masquerade. Supposes that vampirism is contracted from wounds received from vampires, since few victims survive vampiric attacks or feedings. The process of contracting the disease is little understood. Some suggestion victims may willingly submit themselves to the will of vampire. No real evidence that this exists. During the incubation phase, lasting up to 72 hours, vampirism disease exhibits no symptoms and may be cured by general spellcraft or cult blessings. During incubation, some victims reported sleep disturbances and troubling dreams. Their symptoms are exhibited. The disease is incurable and irreversible. Did we read this one before? Because there's multiple volumes of Vampires of Vardenfell. I thought we read a different volume. Because I think folks filled me in on some of the details from that one in particular. Oh, I should. I was like, I should put my amulet of immortality back on, but then I'm like, oh, I still need to walk across the water though. I tell you what, the next time I find an interesting book, like an interesting, expensive book, I'll spot y'all that one. I remember the vampires who poison people and wait until the poison picked them off. Very spidery. I mean, frankly, y'all are lucky I remember anything tonight. Y'all are lucky I have any idea what's going on in any capacity. Chop. Chop. This is Odnirgnamad. Oh, this is wonderful. This is exactly what I wanted. They're just lining up. How's your long blade skill looking? We are currently at 18. About 60% of the way to the next level. Yeah, since it's not major or minor, it's just not gonna grow very fast. Okay, Cliff Racer's neck. I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they won't like actually come down. They just hover around you and keep like combat mode going. Not that. This. Haha! Okay, I don't think we'll be water walking anymore for a bit. So here, put that on. Put that on and be immortal. Yeah! How's your marksmanship skill doing? Marksman is at 37 and about halfway to the next level. Main issue with marksman is I don't have many arrows on me right now. I only have 13. I've been doing all this running around in the wilderness. I haven't had much chance to recoup arrows. There we go. But when I do use them, they sure count for something. Okay, so I'm assuming this is Dagenfell up here. This is good old Dagenfell. You look like you're covered in honey. Wait, like me or my character? Because I will accept both of. I'll accept both of these observations. I mean, I am covered in travel grime. I got off an airplane like an hour ago. Pooh Bear guy's head stuck in the honey jar again. Okay, I don't think this is where they're talking about either. Because I've been in here, right? Yeah, this is Andre Mall's tower. Okay, so maybe they mean this island way up here. 'Cause that's still part of Dragonfell. So that sounds mean to say you looked at. That is nothing mean about that. You say that because it is true. One of the biggest issues I've had with this illness is it has made it extremely difficult to sleep. Like the night before I left for Colorado, I did not sleep at all. Like 0. And I was an absolute wreck the first day and like for the whole travel process. And then last night I slept okay, but the night before I again barely slept at all. So, yeah. So surprised you're streaming right now. Traveling is helping. No, I am so tired of being sick. And I am so glad to be back. I really just want to feel normal. And normal for me is streaming Morrowind to a bunch of people online. This is new normal for me. So I've never taken NyQuil. I'm a little hesitant with sleep aids because my father had some bad experiences with sleep aids. So hey, smart people who have played this game, what the hell island is Azshura talking about? Where is this island that I need to go to? I'll make you feel normal, dumbass. You're damn right you will. Okay, to the west. Okay. Thank you. I think I got Dayquil. Been too long, don't remember. I mean, there's so much going on in this game anyway. Like, it's always, it's not really a long shot. Like, with a game like this, there's almost guaranteed to be somebody in chat who just like, I'm sure nobody has like a eidetic memory for this entire game, but they might. But there's probably somebody in chat at any given time who's like, oh, this is my favorite part of the game, whatever it is. Including getting your balls nibbled off by tiny slaughterfish. Tell you exactly, you always do, Eva. You always do. And I've gotten a lot of mileage out of never listening to you. Getting to 100 enchant is truly an OP skill, but leveling it is hell. I remember you mentioning that. At level 100, do your enchanted items just maintain their charge forever? Oh, I just got a whiff of myself. Ugh. Why does traveling make you so gross? Why does it have to be that way? Not cost a lot less charge to use them. It really is such a damn shame they made it so hard to level. Because it does sound like a genuinely useful skill. Self always done conditions reminiscent of livestock transportation. Yeah, that's true. So there's 83 fire damage on strike effect, which only costs 1 charge. Jesus. That's really cool. Okay. Okay, well, that's a Daedra. Do I have... Okay, I think we found the right place. Do I have an empty soul gem? No. But I do have 2 golden saint soul gems just sitting around. Wait, did you have a name? Stada? Well, that's new. Your journal's been updated. I've killed the Golden Saint Stada, the most powerful of the Daedra I found on the island. Oh, cool. Okay. She had a Daedric katana, which I already have, but... Oh, that's constant effect. Sheargrass Signet Ring. Drain willpower 10 points, fortify personality 10 points. So it's a trade. Okay. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take this, but I might drop it if shit gets too heavy. Alright, so I think we don't want to go in here. Yeah, Rain and Droll and Shack. We are not supposed to bother her in any capacity. Oh, hello. Hi. Good evening, sir. Can I interest you in being dead, sir? Thank you. Alright, somebody's blown. Okay. It's a hunger. Killer taking shit. It must be good she lives in a shack. When I travel by train, for some reason, trains near here never seem to go where I want to go. I don't know that I would ever, well, I would use, like, I would be very hesitant to travel long distance by train in America. I did when I was a kid and it was awful. We took Amtrak from, wow, there's a bunch of these dudes. Wow, I one-shot his ass. That was great. Hey, long blade up. We extra long blade. We took Amtrak from like Maryland to Florida once, and it was awful. Here in Texas, you think traveling by train to Oklahoma would be pretty straightforward? You would think that. I would think that. If I didn't know what a cursed hellhole America was in terms of mass transit. All right, I feel like we did it. I want to say we did it. Did we did it? Is it awful? They only comp you 3 champagnes? No, the train got robbed. Some robbers set a roadblock for the train and robbed the they didn't come through the passenger cars. They weren't equipped for that. But there was something on the train that they wanted and they took it. Explain how they do that in this modern age. They push something onto the track so when the train stops, they get on the train and they steal shit. I'm not talking about the Disneyland train. I'm talking about the Amtrak that ran from Maryland down to Florida in the late 80s, early 90s. Trick to leveling enchantment skills made a couple items of power of at least 100 to cast symbol spells such as healing for 10 points, so it only costs 1 power point to use. Spam cast that until it's out of power, wait a little while, and spam it again. I could do that, but at the same time, like, I have that set up for a bunch of my magic colleges, including one that I actually have tagged, and I don't do that either, so. I don't think this will be an enchanting skill-heavy playthrough at any juncture. Okay, I think I did it. I want to say I did it. So I'm going to say I did it. I did it, chat. Now we want to be elsewhere. Question is, how do I want to be elsewhere? You did it. What'd you did? I think I have. No, that's right. I don't have... I recall... I did Divine Intervention. Do I have... I don't have Almseemby. What's the last place I marked? Do y'all have any idea what the last place I marked was? Trainer one of the Mage Guild halls, you can train your shaman skill fairly high. I was on like 56. You remember much about your Wild West train? No, again, they didn't come into the passenger cars. The train stopped for like an hour or something. And then it got moving again, and my mom found out later that that's what happened. It was very boring and disappointing while it was happening. Because it was just, oh, we're here and we can't leave, and that sucks. And we didn't know why, and then we found out later, and it was like, oh, that's cool. Wish it had been more exciting. Save and find out. That's what I like to hear. Anything I've been news about? No. I was like 7 at the time or something. All right, let's see if I can actually cast this. Oh, hey, this is perfect, actually. That's right. That's right. Indoranian. That's right, because you can't get out the way you want, the way you go in. Okay, cool. So we're gonna take a bit of a shortcut, I guess. Sort of. We'll just go this way. By shortcut, I mean I'm going this way. Can't imagine I wouldn't be able to get away with that now in the age of the internet. I'm not really sure what difference the internet would make in a situation like that. Because I mean, they robbed like they robbed Amtrak personnel. I'm sure Amtrak personnel could have told who, like, described their appearances and whatnot. I have no idea if they were ever caught or whatever. Cell phones and instant communication. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Osh from getting robbed on train somewhere. I mean, at this point in time, they probably don't even put, like, valuable things on commuter trains. Age of the smartphone might be more accurate than the age of the internet. I mean, it does go hand in hand. Smartphones are so potent because everything is networked. Because anything that happens on your smartphone instantly goes onto the internet. Generally, whether you want it to or not. Ow. I guess that's a good thing. The more I hurt myself by falling, the faster I'll raise my acrobatics skill. Because that's how you get better at acrobatics, chat. By falling and hurting yourself and learning from the experience. Google search for train robbery in 1990 shows nothing. I think you're kind of overestimating how, like, how impactful or perhaps rare this event might have been. Wait, what the hell is this? How is this part of Voss? I mean, every carjacking that takes place, it does, you know, doesn't get a news story. Watch your stream and they mentioned train robbery, you'd be interesting. I'm trying to temper expectations here. It was not an exciting train robbery, okay? I was in it and I didn't find it exciting. Oh, the carjackers didn't get on a train, they got robbed. Anyway, I found a new stupid wizard tower to get lost in. Good old Telmora. Oh god, I'm already lost. Hi, Berwin. Did you say it was like that Trigun episode? It was not. The train I was on being robbed was not like an anime, chat. I feel absolutely no... I don't feel like I oversold this at all. Like, I'm doing my best to explain to you that this is not as exciting as you think. It's just nobody's listening to me, so fine. So be it. Hi. I don't know how to get around Telmora. Wizard's Tower of Mistress Dratha, Telvanni, Mage Lord, and Counselor. The first thing you'll notice, there are no men here. Mistress Dratha doesn't like men. Well, that's a bad sign. Other than that, the fact she's getting old and a little crazy, she's a very good patron. Telmora's a prosperous tower settlement. Okay, where is she? Like, how do I... Like, how do I... Wait, what the hell is this? Forge or something. How do I speak with this person? These steps over there. Who the hell are you? Leave me alone, I'm not feeling well, I'm diseased. You should go unless you want to catch it. I don't have like a cure. I mean, I have a potion. I don't have a potion of cure shit on other person, as far as I know. Yeah, I have cure common disease on self. What if I told her on the Neuriverine? She's not into it. And it was like an anime, so I was like trying an episode board. I shouldn't tell you personally stop the train ride. I was a breath. Yeah. Yep, Manic gets it. Here we go. Lower tower. Nice gauntlet.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Do you have a... Daylani Dren. I'm looking for someone in particular. That's not so helpful. Okay, we got a levitator ass up there. Invocation of Zura, Affairs of Wizards. Alright, where's my dagger of fly? I have a... What's that thing called? Steel Blade of Heaven. That's it. Steel Blade of Heaven. Let's roll. Hey, I'm kind of stuck here. Can you help? Thanks. For nothing. You are Katie. Hi, Katie. Katie's a good name. Palla Book 2. Palla. The name burned in my heart. I found myself whispering in my studies when I tried to concentrate on something a magister was saying. My lips would silently purse to voice the pal, and tongue lightly flicked to form the la, as if I were kissing her spirit before me. It was madness in every way, except that I knew that it was madness. I knew I was in love. I knew she was a noble Redguard woman, a fierce warrior more beautiful than the stars. I knew her young daughter, Betaniki? Had taken possession of a manor house near the guild, and that she liked me, perhaps was even infatuated. I knew Palla had fought a terrible beast and killed it. I knew Palla was dead. As I say, I knew it was madness, and by that I knew I could not be mad, but I also knew that I must return to Betaniki's palace To see your statue of my beloved Pala engage in that final, horrible, fatal battle with the monster. Okay, so he's in love with somebody that he's never met. A hero of legend, apparently. Well, not of legend, of actual heroic deeds. Whatever. Return I did over and over again. Had Berenike been a different sort of noblewoman, more comfortable with her peers, I would not have had so many opportunities. In her innocence, unaware of my sick obsession, she welcomed my company. Ooh. We would talk for hours laughing, and every time we had to take a walk to the reflecting pond, where I would always stop breathless before the sculpture of her mother. It's a marvelous tradition you have, preserving these figures of your ancestors at their finest moments, I said, feeling her curious eyes on me. And the craftsmanship is without parallel. You wouldn't believe me, laughed the girl, but it was a bit of scandal when my great-grandfather began the custom. We Red Guards hold a great reverence for our families, but we are warriors, not artists. He hired an traveling artist to create the first statues, and everyone admired them until it was revealed that the artist was an elf, an Altmer from the Somerset Isle. Scandal! It was, absolutely, Berenike nodded seriously. The idea that a pompous, wicked elf's hands had formed these figures of a noble Red Guard warriors was unthinkable, profane, irreverent. This is racism, chat. You can't be racist against elves. My great-grandfather's heart was in the beauty of it, and his philosophy of using the best honor, the best passed down to us all. I had not even considered having a lesser artist create the statues of my parents, even if it would have been more allegiant to my culture. They're all exquisite, I said, but you like the one of my mother most of all, she smiled. I see you look at it even when you seem to look at the others. It's my favorite also. Would you tell me more about her, I asked, trying to keep my voice light in conversation. Oh, she would have said she was nothing extraordinary, but she was, the girl said, picking a flower from the garden. My father died when I was quite young, and she had so many roles to fill, but she did them all effortlessly. We have a great many business interests, and she was brilliant at managing everything. Certainly better than I am now. All it took was her smile, and everyone obeyed, and those that didn't pay dearly. She was very witty and charming, but a formidable force when the need arose for her to fight. Hundreds of battles, but I can never remember a moment of feeling neglected or unloved. I literally thought she was too strong for death. Stupid, I know. But when she went to battle that horrible creature, that freak from a mad wizard's laboratory, I never even thought she would not return. She was kind to her friends and ruthless to her enemies. What more can one say about a woman than that? Poor Berenike's eyes teared with remembrance. What sort of villain was I to goad her so in order to satisfy my perverted longings? Sheogorath could never have conflicted a mortal man more than me. I found myself both weeping and filled with desire. Pala not only looked like a goddess, but from her daughter's story, she was one. That night, while undressing for bed, I rediscovered the black disc I had stolen from Master Tendix's office weeks before. I had half forgotten about its existence, that mysterious necromantic artifact which the mage believed could resurrect a dead love. Almost by pure instinct, I found myself placing the disc on my heart and whispering, Pala. Perhaps inadvisable. A momentary chill filled my chamber. My breath hung in the air as in a mist before dissipating. Frightened, I dropped the disc. It took a moment before my reason returned, with it the inescapable conclusion. The artifact could fulfill my desire. Till the early morning hours, I tried to raise my mistress from the chains of oblivion, but it was no use. I was no necromancer. I entertained thoughts of how to ask one of the magisters to help me, but I remember how Magister Ilthur had bid me to destroy it. They would expel me from the guild if I went to them and destroy the disc themselves, and with it my only key to bringing my love to me. We are very lucky that Dante Alighieri did not have this disc. Here. You think this guy's messed up. I was in my usual semi-torpid condition the next day in classes. Magister Ilthur himself was lecturing on a specialty, the School of Enchantment. He was a dull speaker with a monotone voice, but suddenly I felt as if every shadow had left the room and I was in a palace of light. When most persons think of my particular science, they think of the process of invention, the infusing of charms and spells into objects, the creation of a magical blade, perhaps, or a ring. But the skilled enchanter is also a catalyst. The same mind that can create something new can also provoke greater power from something old. A ring that can generate warmth for a novice on the hand of such talent can bake a forest black. The fat man chuckled. Not that I'm advocating that. Leave that for the School of Destruction. That week, all the initiates were asked to choose a field of specialization. All were surprised when I turned my back on my old darling, the School of Illusion. Personal favorite of ours, chat. It seemed ridiculous to me that I'd ever entertained an affection for such superficial charms. All my intellect was now focused on the School of Enchantment, the means by which I could free the power of the disc. For months thereafter, I barely slept. A few hours a week I'd spend with Betaniki and the statue to give myself strength and inspiration. All the rest of my time was spent with Magister Ilither or his assistants, learning everything I could about enchantment. They taught me how to taste the deepest levels of magicka within a stored object. In their tongue. Simple spell cast once, no matter how skillfully and no matter how spectacularly, is ephemeral, of the present. What it is and no more, sighed Magister Ilither. But placed in a home, it develops into an almost living energy, maturing and ripening so only its surface is touched when an unskilled hand wields it. You must consider yourself a miner, digging deeper to pull forth the very heart of gold. Every night when the laboratory closed, I practiced what I had learned. I could feel my power grow, and with it, the power of the disc. Whispering Palla, I delved into the artifact, feeling every slight nick that marked the runes and every facet of the gemstones. At times, I was so close to her, I felt hands touching mine. But something dark and bestial, the reality of death, I suppose, would always break across the dawning of my dream. With it came an overwhelming, rotting odor, which the initiates in the chambers next to mine began to complain about. Oh, buddy. Oh, my. Something must have crawled into the floorboards and died, I offered lamely. Magister Ilither praised my scholarship and allowed me the use of his laboratory after hours to further my studies. Yet no matter what I learned, Palla seemed scarcely closer. One night, it all ended. I was swaying in a deep ecstasy, moaning her name, the disc bruising my chest. This guy, Jesus Christ, this guy. When a sudden lightning flash through the window broke my concentration, a tempest of furious rain roared over Mir Korup. I went to close the shutters, and when I returned to the table, I found that the disc had shattered. I broke into hysterical sobs and then laughter. It was too much for my fragile mind to bear such a loss after so much time and study. The next day and the day after, I spent in my bed burning with a fever. Had I not been a mage's guild with so many healers, I likely would have died. As it was, I provided excellent study for the budding young scholars. When at last I was well enough to walk, I went to visit Betaniki. She was charming as always, never once commenting on my appearance, which must have been ghastly. Finally, I gave her reason to worry when I politely but firmly declined to walk with her along the reflecting pool. "But you love looking at the statuary," she exclaimed. I felt that I owed her the truth and much more. "Dear lady, I love more than the statuary. I love your mother. She is all I've been able to think about for months now, ever since you and I first removed the tarp from that blessed sculpture. I don't know what you think of me now, but I've been obsessed with learning how to bring her back from the dead." Betaniki stared at me, eyes wide. Finally, she spoke. "I think you need to leave now. I don't know if this is a terrible jest. Believe me, I wish it were. You see, I failed. I don't know why. It could not have been that my love wasn't strong enough, because no man had a stronger love. Perhaps my skills as an enchanter are not masterful, but it wasn't from lack of study." I could feel my voice rise, and I knew I was beginning to rant, but I could not hold back. "Perhaps the fault lay in that your mother never met me, but I think that only the caster's love is taken into account. I take into account in the necromantic spell. I don't know what it was. Maybe that horrible creature, the monster that killed her, cast some sort of curse on her with its dying breath. I failed, and I don't know why." With a surprising burst of speed, hang on one sec, chat. Okay, I'm back. Don't leave us with this creeper. How dare you talk about the chair this way? Surprising burst of speed and strength for so small a lady. Betaniki shoved herself against me. She screamed, "Get out!" and I fled out the door. Before she slammed the door shut, I offered my pathetic apologies. I'm so sorry, Bedeniki, but consider that I wanted to bring your mother back to you. It's madness, I know, but there is only one thing that's certain in my life, and that's that I love Palla. The door was nearly shut, but the girl opened a crack to ask tremulously, "You love whom?" "Palla," I cried to the gods. "My mother," she whispered angrily, "was named Zaralus. Palla was the monster." I stared at the closed door for Mara knows how much time, and then began the long walk back to the Mages Guild. My memory searched through the minutiae to the tales and Talos night so long ago when I first beheld the statue and first heard the name of my love. That Breton initiate, Gellin, had spoken. He was behind me. Was he recognizing that beast and not the lady? I turned the lonely bend that intersected with the outskirts of Mirkurup, and a large shadow rose from the ground where it had been sitting, waiting for me. "Palla," I groaned. "Palla." "Kiss me," it howled. And that brings my story up to the present moment. Love is red, like blood. Ow. Wow. I love the books in this game, chat. The books in this game are so good. Anyway, I need to keep ascending while I can. Okay, cool. I hope I made it to the right spot. Tower services. Yes, I require tower services. Is this her? Or maybe it's her. Who it be? Monster Fuckers pre-2010 is more likely than you think. A long and storied tradition, my friends. We just do Monster Fuckers. Outfit like that, you must be doing very well for yourself. Oh, you know. It's not you. Will you sell me spells? Burden, shield, summon Dremora. Drain fatigue. Drain health, drain magicka. Summon hunger, poison, bound stuff. Do I have... Hang on. Do I have access to...
Speak, traveler.
Do I have access to drain... No, I can damage fatigue. Wait, there's damage, drain, and absorb, right? Wait, what's the difference? What's the difference between drain and damage? Or am I making this up? I thought for sure. Or I guess what's the difference between drain and absorb? Because his dagger absorbs health, so what does drain do? Drain effects are always temporary, and damage effects last until cured. Not sure anymore though. Huh, okay. Damage is damage, while drain is a temporary decrease.
Someone watching me.
Okay. Okay. This is a really cool room you got here.
My time is precious, so make it quick. I'm gonna grab that just because I can. I mean, honestly, I'm just looking for... Mistress Dratha is our Telvanni Mage Lord patron.
They won't tell me where she is. Like, I'm up in the tower somewhere, but
Outlander, or go away.
I'm not getting any info on where I can actually find this person.
Speak, traveler.
I mean, there's no other way from here. That's tower services. Read the brown book just tells you like what area they reside in. I know she's in Tel Mora, but it doesn't tell me where in Tel Mora she is. Oh, I probably just need to do this. Wait, you
I've got a few minutes if you need something, friend.
Anticipations, brief history of the Empire, Antiananoed, Eastern Provinces, Hearth. Have we read? I think we've read Brothers of Darkness. All right, Hearthfire, Book 9 of 2920, The Last Year of the First Era by Karlovac Townway. The Empress Tavia lay across her bed, a hot late summer wind she could not feel banging the shutters of her cell to and fro against the iron bars. Her throat felt like it was on fire, but still she sobbed, uncontrollably wringing her last tapestry in her hands. Her wailing echoed throughout the hollow halls of Castle Giovisi, stopping maids in their washing and guards in their conversation. One of her women came up the narrow stairs to see her mistress. Her chief guard, Zook, stood at the doorway and shook his head. She's just heard that her son is dead, he said quietly. Which is the most assholeish part. Your Imperial Majesty, said the potentate Versidu shy through the door. You can open the door. I assure you you're perfectly safe. No one wants to kill you. Yeah, like the story. Mara's blood came the Emperor Riemann III's voice, muffled, hysterical, tinged with madness. Someone assassinated the prince. He was holding my shield. They could have thought he was me. You're certainly correct, Your Imperial Majesty, replied the potentate, expunging any mocking qualities from his voice, while his black-slitted eyes rolled contemptuously. I must find and punish the evildoer responsible for your son's death, but we cannot do it without you. You must be brave for your empire. There was no reply. At the very least, come out and sign the order for Lady Rega's execution, called the potentate. Let us dispose of the one traitor and assassin we know of. A brief pause and the sound of furniture scraping across the floor. Riemann opened the door just a crack, but the potentate could see his angry, fearful face, and the terrible mound of ripped tissue that used to be his right eye. Ugh. Despite the best healers in the Empire, is still a ghastly souvenir of the Lady Rega's work in Thurzo Fortress. Hand me the order, the Emperor snarled. I'll sign it with pleasure. You give Bo a bath, he had to see. Aw, poor guy. This is just Song of Ice and Fire. Strange blue glow, the will-o'-the-wisps, a combination so she'd be told of swamp gas and spiritual energy, has always frightened Tavia as she looked out her window. That seemed strangely comforting. Beyond the bog lay the city of Gideon. It was funny, she thought. She had never stepped foot in its streets, though she had watched it every day for 17 years. Can you think of anything I've forgotten? She asked, turning to look back on the loyal Kathringi Zook. I know exactly what to do, he said simply. He seemed to smile, but the Empress realized it was only her own face reflected in his silvery skin. She was smiling. She didn't even realize it. Make certain you aren't followed, she warned. I don't want my husband to know where my gold's been hiding all these years. And do take your share of it. You've been a good friend. The Empress Tavia stepped forward and dropped from sight into the mists. Zook replaced the bars on the tower window and threw a blanket over some pillows on her bed. With any luck, they would not discover her body on the lawn until morning, at which time he hoped to be halfway to Morrowind. The strange trees on all sides resembled knobby piles crowned with great bursts of reds, yellows, and oranges, like insect mounds caught fire. The Rothgarian mountains were fading into the misty afternoon. Tarala marveled at the sight, so alien, so different from Morrowind, as she plodded the horse forward in an open pasture. Behind her, head nodding against her chest, Cassier slept, cradling Bosriel. For a moment, Tarala considered jumping the low-painted fence that crossed the field, but she thought better of it. Let Cassier sleep for a few more hours before giving him the reins. As the horse passed into the field, Tarala saw the small green house on the next hill, half hidden in the forest. So picturesque was the image, she felt herself lull into a pleasant, half-sleeping state. A blast of a horn brought her back to reality with a shudder. Cassier opened his eyes. Where are we? He hissed. I don't know, Trella stammered, wide-eyed. What does that sound? Orcs, he whispered. A hunting party. Head for the thicket, quickly. Torella trotted the horse into a small collection of trees. Cassier handed her the child and dismounted. He began pulling their bags off next, throwing them into the bushes. A sound started then, a distant rumbling of footfall, growing louder and closer. Torella climbed off carefully and helped Cassier unburden the horse, all the while Bosriel watched open-eyed. Torella sometimes worried that her baby never cried. Now she was grateful for it. With the last of the luggage off, Cassier slapped the horse's rear, sending him galloping to the field. Taking Torella's hand, he hunkered down in the bushes. With luck, he murmured, they'll think she was wild or belongs to the farm and won't go looking for the rider. As he spoke, a horde of orcs surged into the field, blasting their horns. Torella had seen orcs before, but never in such abundance, never such bestial confidence. Roaring with delight at the horse in its confused state, they hastened past the timber where Cassier, Torella, and Bosriel hid. The wildflowers flew into the air at their stampede, powdering the air with seeds. Torella tried to hold back a sneeze and thought she succeeded. One of the orcs heard something, though, and brought another with him to investigate. Cassier quietly unsheathed his sword, mustering all the confidence he could. His skills, such as they were in spying, not combat, but he vowed to protect Torella and her babe for as long as he could. Perhaps he would slay these two, he reasoned, but not before they cried out and brought the rest of the horde. Suddenly, something invisible swept through the bushes like a wind. The orcs flew backwards, falling dead on their backs. Torella turned and saw a wrinkled crone with bright red hair emerge from a nearby bush. I thought you were going to bring him right to me, she whispered, smiling. Best come with me. I'm not sure you should necessarily trust brush crones. Even with a first impression like that. This is gonna be on the exam? Yes. Brush crone lore in particular is rather important. The three followed the old woman through a deep crevice of bramble bushes that ran through the field towards the house on the hill. As they emerged on the other side, the woman turned to look at the orcs feasting on the remains of the horse, a blood-soaked orgy to the beat of multiple horns. That horse yours? She asked. When Cassier nodded, she laughed loudly. That's rich meat, that is. Those monsters will have bellyaches and flatulence in the morning. Serves them right. Shouldn't keep moving, whispered Torella, unnerved by the woman's laughter. They won't come up here, she grinned, looking at Bosriel, who smiled back. They're too afraid of us. Torella turned to Cassier, who shook his head. Witches. Am I correct in assuming this is old Barbin's farm, the home of the Skeffington Coven? You are, pet, the old woman giggled girlishly, pleased to be so infamous. I am Minister Skeffington. What did you do to those orcs? Asked Torella, back there in the thicket. Spirit fist right side of the head, Minister said, continuing to climb up the hill. Ahead of them was the farmhouse grounds. A well, a chicken coop, a pond, women of all ages doing chores, the laughter of children at play. The old woman turned and saw that Torella did not understand. Don't you have witches where you come from, child? None that I know of, she said. Cousin to Jack Skeffington the pumpkin. There are all sorts of wielders of magic in Tamriel, she explained. The psychics. The psychics study magic like it's their painful duty. The battle mages in the army on the other end of the scale hurl spells like arrows. We witches commune and conjure and celebrate. To fell those orcs, I merely whispered to the spirits in the air. Amaro, Pina, Talatha, the fingers of Kynareth, and the breath of the world with whom I have an intimate acquaintance to smack those bastards dead. You see, conjuration is not about might or solving riddles or agonizing over musty old scrolls. It's about fostering relation. Being friendly, you might say. Well, we certainly appreciate you being friendly with us, said Cassier. As well you might, coughed Minister. Your kind destroyed the orc homeland 2,000 years ago. Before that, they never came all the way up here and bothered us. Now, let's get you cleaned up and fed. With that, Minister led them into the farm, and Torella met the family of the Skeffington Coven. That was a long excerpt compared to the other one. Next was back to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil. Regia had not even tried to sleep the night before, and she found the somber music played during her execution to have a soporific effect. It was as if she was willing herself to be unconscious before the axe stroke. Her eyes were bound so she could not see her former lover, the Emperor, seated before her, glaring with his one good eye. She could not see the potentate Versidue Shai, his coil neatly wrapped beneath him, a look of triumph in his golden face. She could feel, numbly, the executioner's hand touched her back to steady her. She flinched like a dreamer trying to awake. The first blow caught the back of her head and she screamed. The next hacked through her neck and she was dead. The Emperor turned to the potentate wearily. Now that's done. You see she had a pretty sister. You said she had a pretty sister in Hammerfell named Corda. Oh yeah, she's gonna fucking love you. This is in Dwinnen Hyrock. The horse the witches had sold him was not as good as an old one, Cassier considered. Spirit worship and sacrifice. And sisterhood might be all well and good for conjuring spirits, but it tends to spoil beasts of burden. Still, there was little to complain about. With the Dunmer woman and her child gone, he had made excellent time. Ahead were the walls surrounding the city of his homeland. Almost at once, he was set upon by his old friends and family. How went the war? Cried his cousin, running to the road. Is it true that Vivek signed a peace with the prince, but the Emperor refuses to honor it? That's not how it was it? Asked a friend joining them. I heard the Dunmer had the prince murdered. And then made up a story about a treaty, but there's no evidence for it. Isn't there anything interesting happening here? Cassier laughed. I really don't have the least interest in discussing the war or Vivek. You missed the procession of the Lady Corda, said his friend. She came across the bay with full entourage and then east to the Imperial City. Well, that's nothing. What was Vivek like? Asked his cousin eagerly. He's supposed to be a living god. If Sheogorath steps down and they need another god of madness, he'll do, said Cassier haughtily. They're okay with this book? In the province? The temple's okay with this? And the women, asked the lad, who had only seen Dunmer ladies on very rare occasions. Cassier merely smiled. Torella Skeffington flashed into his mind for an instant before fading away. She'd be happy with the Coven and her child would be well cared for, but they were part of the past now, a place and a war he wanted to forget forever. Dismounting his horse, he walked into the city, chatting of the trivial gossip of life on the Iliac Bay. That was 2920 Hearthfire. No, I'm going up here, you stay down here. The end, no moral. Hi, hello. You don't seem terribly important. Hello, Nathian. Squeeze past you. Hello!
Make it quick, Outlander. Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay. Make it quick. You? What's this man doing here? Is it lost? This is gonna go exceptionally well, I'm sure. Let's talk about Hortators. How does this man get in here? Hello? Who's supposed to be on duty? Will someone show the poor thing out? It must be lost. Utterly, completely lost. Body and soul. Lost in the darkness, surpassed understanding. Did I make myself clear, manling? Are you a more reasonable human being? I could ask you about vampires. I suppose Jatha, she would vote for me as Hortator of House Talani. She wouldn't even listen to my story. I hope I can find some way to improve her disposition before I try again. Well, I could try being a woman, I suppose. Every time I talk to her, her opinion of me goes down further. You want to like me a bit? I don't think it's I'm not saying. Oh, okay. You can bribe her. You can actually bribe her. And then admire her. Okay, cool. Oh, Vec, I think it's a man. Man is upgrade from how Khajiit are usually regarded by shitty people. That's true. Hurl yourself at her feet and plead for a hearing. Strike a manly pose and wink invitingly. Leave before something terrible happens. I hurl myself at your feet. So pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. I suppose now we must be merciful. At least listen to it. All right, I continue my story. Well, I'm glad we listened and glad you persisted. So there's something in those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents as they should, and you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote, my blessing, and the scroll. Come in handy where you're going. Scroll of Summoned Golden Saint. Hot damn. Alright, thanks, crazy lady. Really enjoyed my time here. Really feel like I grew a lot as a person, etc., etc., etc. Do I have something that slow falls? I feel like I should. Or did I get rid of every useful thing that I have? Why worry about slow fall? You'll heal the damage. Will I heal this? Well, that didn't even hurt. What? Did I just land funny on this little incline here and take 0 fall damage? Your cat obviously no falling damage. If only it actually worked that way. Okay. That's done. Everything up in this area is done. Now... Alright, my main business now is the southeast. If we could get to, like, Molag Mar... I mean, even Sadrith Mora, Telfir, that area would be good. Teleroon. I don't want to do Teleroon yet. Sadrith Mora seems to be the furthest I can go at the moment. And then... I really would like to get to Molag Mar. Possible. Oh, shit, he can take me to Tel Brenor. That's perfect. That's exactly where I need to go. Take me away, sir.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah! Personal space. What is it? That's something out there. Alright, so you can see we're down at the very ass bottom of the map now. There's just a few fishing shacks here. And we have a date with another crazy mage person, I guess. Such as it is. Real quick, I just want to have a little look-see around the island. I'm sure it's a lovely island. It's a very rainy island. It's a very hilly island. A very loud island. Really doesn't need to be so loud, and yet it is. It's, that guy thought he was some hot shit. But he just got himself in the shit. What do you suppose this is going on over here? What's up? I have a little advice to share with you. Sad things don't concern you. There's a barrier between myself and Thorana. I want no help. I'll tolerate no interference. Find you in Thorana's chamber in the upper tower. Easiest way is enter your north-facing entrance. You'll have to fly. Lower level's confusing. Is this person gonna, like, murder her or something? Well, I suppose I needn't worry too much since everything in Morrowind is perfectly static at all times. They're on a Singer Castle. These dudes are hanging out in the rain. I think the issue has already been decided. No, I don't want the trade house. Empress has really cool armor. That's lower tower. Lower tower's for losers. The wizard of objective is never in the lower tower. They're always in the upper. Outlander and like earn some gold. Take care of Tirana Dalen for me. She's a petty annoyance, but Mistress Tirana won't let me leave the tower. Take care of her. Don't be fooled by her thugs. The armor is impressive. Not much inside of it. Kill Tirana Dalen. I'll pay you 1,000 gold. I could do that. Or, I mean, I could probably also just convince you of how good and cool I am anyway. What am I looking at here exactly? Are these... What's going...
Speak, traveler.
Who are you? That is a lot of eggs. Gorchalas. I keep getting stuck on them. It's very odd. Hello.
What do you want?
There's a Wizards, Biography of Baron Zaya, Constellations of Prayer, Adrian Daedra, Doors of Spirit, House Troubles. Clean your goddamn room. Like, what is up with y'all? Why are you the way that which you are? Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough levitate juice. Do I have any literal levitate juice? Oh, I have a lot of levitate juice, turns out. I got all the juice I need.
Where is that slave?
So... What?
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Yeah, sure, okay. What are you here for? Are you here to feed the spiders? It's Telvanni Hortitor. It's steel box, of course. You keep things like bittergreen roots in it. Keeps them fresh. A little netch blood. Or is that Hornmador? Yes, or spiders in the box. Spider eggs. Keeps them fresh with netch blood. You wouldn't have any with you. Spider eggs? Nice fresh ones? Go ahead, show me the Hortidor. Hormador? Yeah, with you? Always happy to get some fresh spider eggs or spiders. When I was much younger, we grew our own spiders. I'm going to amuse her, then quickly ask to be named Hortitor. Goodness, where did you learn how to do that? Can you do it again? Ooh, very pretty. Do it again. Oh, please. Oh, certainly. I have a Hormador around here somewhere. If you just... Oh, you want to be a Hortitor? Certainly. Go right ahead. Right after you do that thing again. That's amazing. Oh, goody, goody. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Feels like old AI generated language. Are you okay, sir? Razar? It's Thorana. The mistress is okay. Yes, she is. You having some trouble with your books?
Not to be afraid.
Wolf Queen, book something. Book of Dawn and Dust, Pilgrim's Path. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you to it. Maybe. I can get the hell out of here. I can't free him if I don't have the key.
What do you want?
Felon's Ebony Staff. Damn, that's nice. Belt of Orc Strength, Belt of Free Action, Bonebiter Charms. Her Telvanni quests are hilarious. I can imagine, I think. I can imagine quite a bit.
See something you like?
Hello. Alright, well anyway, let's just drop back down here. Am I wearing all the stuff that I want to wear? I think I am. I'm assuming I am. But bounce back to the seizure quickly is running around after his bath. Well, that's good to hear. That is quite a relief. I'm sure you're quite relieved. I think we all are. Alright, cool. All I have to do is kill the head council guy, and we're good. We got it. And then I will be the true Hortator. From here, I want to get to the Shrine of Azura, because I believe I have done her bidding, and I believe it will get something very cool for doing that. Something that I have wanted for a while. Something I have a certain eagerness about. Must be house potato pretty much everywhere. Yes. In fact, there's literally just one more thing we have to do, and then we are the official Hortator of all three great houses. It's just a little detail thing, just a tiny bit of murder. Just a quick spot of murder, just to clear a few things up, and everything will be fine. Entirety of the 7th house, house potato. Yes, hello guys, it's nice to see you. Glad you're having a good one. Keep it real. Have fun, be young, drink Pepsi. Don't want none? Don't get none. There's an egg mine on this island. I'm no longer even faintly tired, so I've been playing Oblivion. Nice! How's Oblivion going for you? Boy, that slaughterfish never saw it coming. Almost feel bad. Definitely not really, but almost. Okay, I know where we are. I'm of the opinion that the Cliff Racers are the core of Dagothor's plan. They serve as a vector to get Blight out of the Ghost Fence. That does make a lot of sense, honestly. Like, that is an extremely logical deduction, if you ask me. Why is there fencing down here? What is this? Maba Ilu. I don't know what Maba Ilu is. It's right across the way from someplace. It must be fancy if they cordoned it off like that. Got really far with the character. Remembered how weird the endgame is. I'm building my newest character better. Essentially by level 20, you want 100 in agility, intelligence, and willpower if you're maging. That's a really strange attribute set for a mage. The agility, specifically. I find it surprising is all. Maybe the next enchanted thing I make should be some kind of ridiculous mobility. Because when I'm off-roading in places like this, I just kind of want to get where I'm going. Oblivion scales really harshly, so you need core stats if you want to survive. Not a lot of room to level luck. Okay. I get you. 100% agility, you don't get the stagger animation when you get killed very fast. I see. A lot of the endgame enemies wield giant 200 weapons. They stagger the fuck out. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. If it's essential to survival, it makes a lot of sense. Probably throw endurance in there so you have some HP as well. Okay, where is that shrine? Azura, I did a cool thing in your name. It's not that. That's a cave. I have the strangest feeling I've done exactly this before, which might be why my... Yep, I have done exactly this before, which is why my map looks like this. Crunch. Hi. I did your bidding. Endurance will be high. I'm playing an orc with an Atronex sign. Hello.
Well done, mortal. You have preserved the integrity of my wager with Sheogoth. Now it will end as fated, and not due to the meddling of the Daedra Prince. Take this, and use it wisely.
So we got something really cool. We got this. This is Azura's star. Azura's star is a soul gem. It's a very unique, very special soul gem. Because there is something, if you know what it is, don't fucking say it. But there is something in this game that you can only soul trap with Azura's star. And really, it has rather interesting implications all the way around. Let's see. The real question is... The real question is, how do I want to do this? Because we need to get to here. And we are here. And I kind of want to go up through here. But I also don't know if that's smart or not. Think I know what you want to soul trap? Maybe. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Who can say, really? Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of the streamer's mind? What evil? Yeah. No. I'm going with that. I'm going with that. I like it. It's good. He's already trapped our souls, chat. Trapped the city of Vivek. Why don't you put the whole canton in a bottle, Vivek? Alright, so we did this once before. It was probably far enough back that people don't remember it so super well. But we're just gonna kind of... We're gonna kind of finagle our way around here. Actually, do I have something cool for this? I feel like I do. How many I have one scroll of Windwalker. And it's like... I feel like there's going to be a better use for that. Being invisible and, like, levitating insanely fast. I mean, I could Skyrim horse my way around here. It's fine. Look at DoorDash, see if anything's open. We're all stress hungry. It's a shame you don't live in Los Angeles. Like half your eating options are still open at like 11 p.m. on Christmas Day. In fact, there's a number of pretty badass places you could go right now. I'm gonna eat something after this because I didn't eat dinner today. 2 a.m. for you? I mean, again, that wouldn't really make any difference around here. Had Jack in the Box for dinner? I have not had Jack in the Box for ages. The last time, actually, honestly, the last time I had Jack in the Box, I tried their tacos and was just so incredibly put off that I think it killed most interest I had in going to Jack in the Box for any reason. Basically, nothing else was open. Wow, there's a Daedric ruin right down the street from the Dwemer ruin. This shit in LA, it'll cost me money. You're going to Japan 2024. Yes, I am. Can I just beeline this? Like, can I? Oh God, there's another ruin. What is there to eat past midnight on Christmas? Denny's? I mean, any of the fast food places around here are open. Well, any of the chain fast food places around here. Oh, that's cool, actually. Big, balliste. Send you for cash with you Gachapon Gundam kits. If you do that, if it's something that's not too hard to find, yeah, I could probably do that. I'm gonna chug one of my nope. Amazes me how well preserved these ruins are. I suppose it's been thousands of years. I mean, I don't know if anything ever gets into like what these ruins are made of, like the materials. But it seems like Dwemer stuff. Well, on the one hand, it seems like Dwemer stuff is made of like special alloys and metals and whatnot. At the same time, I mean, there are plenty of like several thousand-year-old ruins that are still extremely well preserved across the world, and they're made of like stone, you know. The Roman aqueducts that still stand to this day like greatly fascinate me. Hey, I found something. Also could be magic, yeah. The Astronid Shrine. This is the birthplace of Almalexia. It's a real nice place you got here. Anyway. I guess the tribunal could be preserving stuff as well. I think just like... I don't know. It could all be made of some kind of unobtainium stuff that people are not good at breaking down or whatnot. Just naturally, like, very, very sturdy. Stuart also some of the greatest crafters and architects basically ever. Guys, I request Gachapon as well if I send money. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing shopping for folks in Japan. Sorry. I will when it gets closer to my trip. I will consider a request or two, perhaps. Okay. Probably shouldn't commit to anything at the moment. Oh, hello. Sending my list, I just need to sign some documentation. Really is just no shortage of Daedric ruins. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for these hopefully fine, level-headed people that don't want me to find any brides or anything for them. Is that bug really? God. You wanna do something about that? Yeah, I'm not doing that one tonight. If we do everything else tonight, which I mean, it honestly seems like we might. I'm still saving that one for tomorrow. You'll find no welcome here, I'm afraid. Okay.
I'm never too busy for good talk.
Well, she seems to like me. So it still seems gross to you? I mean, it should, because it is. That's not really, that's not exactly a point of contention here. Hi. Are you the guy I need to talk to? I might be the Nerevarine. Don't bother, this is nonsense. Hi. There are the props. Nobody cares about it. I care about that. Maybe you don't care about that, but I care about that. Oh god, okay, I have to talk to the wise woman. Never been, is there a bootleg market in the shopping districts like malls here have? Yes, yeah. Yes. Okay, normally the wise woman's yurt is labeled. The bride thing is another thing pathologically used. Okay, where's your wise woman? Christ. I was gonna give a single shit about a great honking bug because it's not bothering any of them. It's bothering me, and I think they'd prefer it bother me until I die of it. Look, I just need
to trade.
Okay, he's their trader.
I'm never too busy for good talk.
All these people like me, but they're like, the whole Nerevarine thing, kind of, you know. Oh, damn, dude. Nice outfit. I don't think you're who I need to talk to, though. Jesus Christ, what's up with these people?
Yes.
Alright, I'm straight losing my mind here. Where's... You just... I can't even ask you about your wise woman. Where the hell is your wise woman? Was it with the glowing fancy bit? They have some kind of armor effect on. Oh my god, it was the one in the middle and I just didn't find the door. I'm so stupid.
Go ahead.
I am Manirai, wise woman of the Benim's son. You're the outlander who claims to fill in Nerevarine prophecies. I seek your counsel. I warn you, beware of Ashkan, Ulaf Pal, and his supporters. They all hate outlanders and love nothing more than to kill them and loot them. They do not respect customer hospitality. They think nothing of killing unarmed men, women, or children. They're bad men and bad leaders, and you should fear them. Ulaf Pal is always in his yurt, protected by his bodyguard, Gulakan Ahaz. I'm just a weak woman, I'm sure you know best, but I would kill Ahaz for... Oh, okay. It's murder time. It's murder time. You should be named Arabinisum Nerevarine. Never. Not while Ashkan Ulaf Pal and his war-loving Arabinisum live. They'll hate outlanders, proud and haughty, never suffer an outlander to rule them. You must kill Ulaf Pal and his supporters. The Gulakans, Ahaz, Ranabi, and... So probably all the people with enchanted armor. They even helped me make peace-loving Arabinisum, Gulakan, Han, Amu, or Ashkan. For anything else can be done, you must first eliminate Ulaf Pal and his supporters. Okay, so Ulaf Pal, Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ashkahu. Okay. Murder time starto. Why do I have this out? Really, just no reason. Just absolutely no reason at all. You are stupid, Outlander. You are wow. You are stupid. Can I just like sneak attack your idiot asses? Would that be fine?
I'm being attacked.
I'm being attacked. Six of stones would break my bones, but I will fucking kill you. Slaying one of the war-loving Ashlanders have been impossible of friendly dealings with them and their leaders anyway. The wind of a has chameleon and blind on it. That's interesting. War axe of Iron Amu. That's pretty nice. I'm taking that. Everybody good? Everybody cool? This is another... Hello. Slay one of the people to pay with your life. Alright. I gave that guy a fighting chance at least. I said later give me permission to kill some random shitheads too. It seems to happen more and more as this whole Nerevarine thing takes off. And honestly, like, if you look at it from a very secular point of view, like, maybe nobody is really into this whole Nerevarine thing, and everyone is just using it for their own personal gain. Mountain Spirit, constant 10 points of shield on self. I'm gonna take that. I might get rid of it, but if I ever want to work on medium armor, that'd be pretty handy. Who's the other one that we fucking hated?
Hail and welcome. Do you have any news?
This guy, right? Yeah, this guy looks like he needs it. That guy tried to cast something at me and failed. Oh my god, look at all your enchanted shit. Racer Beak, poison and weakness to poison. Bone Dancer Gauntlet, Fortify Agility, Shield, Bitter Hand, Ember Hand. That's all cute. I'm gonna take these. I'll probably never wear them because yeah, the gauntlets I have are way better. But I mean, why not? Just on general. You see some dude come at your leader's house holding a blood-soaked knife, so you walk up and they're like, "Hey, have any news?"
Walk with virtue.
Walk with virtue, Outlander. Boy, do I ever. Now, Ashton with Pollen support is dead. We may consider the Nerevarine prophecies and how you might be named. Persuade Gulakan Han Amu. Oh, he's the son of our former chief. Oh, okay. Well, no hard feelings, I guess. I'm sure this is fine.
What do you want?
Never Manrai says I'm not interested. I don't want to be Ashkan. Yes, I recognize the war axe of my father, the war axe of Iron Amu. Lilith Pal had it from my father and carried it as Ashkan, but what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan? Give him the axe and have a little speech. Thank you, your lesson is clear. Is the axe that gives strength in war, is the idea of the axe that gives confidence to the tribe, of the Ashkan who bears the axe, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands, is a sobering lesson I must give his thought. You're welcome. I'm a very clever person. Now, about that whole naming me Nerevarine thing. Well, then you need to be Ashkan. I don't want to be Ashkan. I don't want any of it. Oh, what about Mary says? But we just did the. But I just gave you a fucking speech. I gave him the speech and then he relapsed. I wouldn't break the scripting in this or something. Oh. I know what to do. I don't know how much of this junk I'm gonna need, but I'm gonna take all of it. That's why all these guys have fucking enchanted bullshit. Is because you just got foisted on this kid until he feels all magical and powerful and shit. You guys get a whole name more stuff. Alright, I'm carrying too much stuff. I already have... We have a Daedric katana at home here. People can be really confused when they check his body. Alright, look. You need some more... Renby wore that robe. Give it, make a little speech. Okay. Haz wore that amulet. Give it, make a little speech. Okay, okay, we convinced him. The amulet gives courage in battle. The idea of the amulet, yada 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 yada. Now the pile dead. I hold the fate of my tribe in my hands. I must accept the responsibility. Thank you for your lesson. Must be Ashkan. The other beast him as name you near every. Okay, I'm Nereverine. I did it.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
I bet you are. You're being manipulated. You're making a hell of a difference. You're equipped enough to kill gods, just about. All right, lady, I did it. Your character doesn't really care about the Nereverine thing. Just sees a way to not only get their freedom after being in jail for who knows what, get some measure of political, social power at the same time. You're called Nereverine. Hanamuz, now Ashkan. All right, I did it. I did it, chat. I did it.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
I always do. Why would you ever even suggest otherwise?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Somebody here is a traitor.
Yeah,
it was
trade.
you. Yeah. You got like 150 gold. That's not gonna help much. That is not gonna help much. Here you say Bubsy believes maybe Bubsy is all in on the Nerevar trade. Maybe. Yeah. Here, you can have this. I don't want it. Oh, I should have. Oh. Oh, you know what I could do? You like me, don't you? You like me a lot, don't you? That's enough for me. I could get this guy to repair all my bullshit, and I could sell it all back. And my stuff was getting pretty tore up. But now I can trade him something that's actually valuable. Like, all that stuff's pretty light, right? You know, just take a heavy thing. Carry a lot of heavy stuff around. I don't need that. I will keep those just because they're neat in concept. Pants are tools of the oppressors. I could probably just sell... Yeah. That's fine. I've been carrying around that glass bracer, like, forever, and I don't even know why. Alright, so I got all my money back, right? Yes! 60k. And I'm carrying a lot less stuff. I could actually go... who'd I put on? You. Yeah, we'll take that back. Why not? It's mine again. Train all my armor skills to 100 and have my weapons. I finally got my armor to 63. I have no idea what the devs were thinking with that skill. Oh, the repair skill? Yeah. Everybody loves me because I murder people that they don't like. I guess it's a good thing that these people get to me and not the bad people asking me to murder some folk. Okay, chat. I think I'm going to call it a little early tonight because I'm tired. I am tired, and we made a whole hell of a lot of progress tonight. I think we can finish up this whole phase tomorrow night. Because all we gotta do, we gotta go back to Tellarune, which is like, it's right here. It's like, it's visible from the map. We go to Tellarune and kill that dude. And then we probably go back to Tel Voss. which we're gonna need to head that direction anyway. I think we just kill that dude and go back to Tel Voss, and we'll be named Final Hortator. And we also, okay, look. Tomorrow we have to do the bad quest. The Zainab camp isn't gonna sign on unless we do a little bit of light sex trafficking. So, if you're up for a discussion of ethics and morality in classic video game design, I think tomorrow's gonna be your night. Wait, did we just kill them all at the camp? Objective, there's no camp. Yeah, I don't think that works. I think if there's 4 Ashlander camps when the whole Nerevarine process starts, there needs to be 4 Ashlander camps when it ends too. I don't think you can start with 4 and end with 3. I think that's gonna raise some eyebrows. Yeah, on the one hand, this whole Nerevar guy, reincarnation of Nerevar, seems on the up and up. On the other hand, one of those camps just vanished from the earth, and only after he visited it. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of discourse tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be a lot of discoursing to discourse, and we love discourse. We're a big fan. We have a discourse. It's where we hang out and talk about weird food crimes and stuff. Anyway, chat, the important thing, the real takeaway is I'm back. I've returned. Vacation over. No other vacations on the horizon. So it's gonna be clear sailing for stream stuff for the time being. So excuse me, that was a food miracle. So tomorrow night, more Morrowind. Probably about as creepy and uncomfortable as Morrowind's gonna get, and we could talk about that too. But Morrowind tomorrow, Morrowind Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be back to the Power Hours. It has been so long, I don't even remember where we were on the Power Hours. So Power Hours Thursday, probably Power Hours Saturday. And then I haven't decided anything for Friday. It will probably... It's not gonna be... I'll just do something. It'll be something in my own volition, and it won't be anything y'all have to submit stuff for or anything. Wheel of Wheels, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna remind myself. Because, oh boy, I can't wait. Aconcagua, let's go. I haven't forgotten about that, by the way. I have my short list of stuff that I really, really do need to do. Because I really, really want to. So. Alright, let me go surprise somebody with a sudden and flashy raid. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people up there. Look at that. Well, you know, our friend Bassie popped out to say hey earlier. Let's go raid them. They're doing games in Dembos. More Crimbo games. I like Crimbo. Who doesn't like a bit of Crimbo? Oh, chat. Thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me for my triumphant return to Morrowind and streaming and the mortal world. It's good to be back. Had a good time. It was good little vacation, but it's good to be back. Especially so hopefully I can finally recover from this cold. Thanks again for coming out. Thanks for rejoining me on this most festive of evenings. I'm of course talking about the birth of Bubsy. Long may he live. But yeah, thanks again. Hopefully I will see y'all tomorrow night for the bad part of Morrowind, but we'll get through it together. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.